Welcome to Hollywood Information. In this video, we're going to take you on a journey into the darker, hidden side of Hollywood. The stories of actors and actresses who, despite their fame and talent, found themselves banned, blacklisted, or unofficially exiled from the industry. Some of them were caught in scandals, others were victims of politics, and a few simply clashed too hard with the system. 1. Charlie Chaplin. We start with one of the biggest legends in cinema history, Charlie Chaplin. Known worldwide for his role as the Tramp, Chaplin was adored for decades. But during the late 1940s and early 1950s, America was in the grip of anti-communist paranoia. Chaplin, who had openly criticized capitalism, refused to become a U.S. citizen and was accused of having communist sympathies. In 1952, while traveling to Europe, the U.S. government revoked his re-entry permit. Effectively, Chaplin was banned from Hollywood. He ended up living in Switzerland for the rest of his life, only returning briefly to America in 1972 to accept an honorary Academy Award. Chaplin's story reminds us that even icons are not safe when politics and Hollywood collide. 2. Fatty Arbuckle. Before Chaplin, Hollywood had another comedy giant, Roscoe "Fatty" Arbuckle. At the height of his fame in the 1920s, Arbuckle was one of the most loved comedians and among the highest-paid actors. But everything came crashing down in 1921 when he was accused of raping and murdering actress Virginia Rappe during a party. Though Arbuckle was acquitted in court and declared innocent, the scandal destroyed his career. Hollywood studios, under pressure from the public, banned him from appearing in films. His name was erased from movie posters, and his once promising career never recovered. The Fatty Arbuckle scandal became Hollywood's first major celebrity scandal, and a cautionary tale about fame's fragility. 3. Lindsay Lohan. Once a child star adored for movies like The Parent Trap and Mean Girls, Lindsay Lohan was on track to become one of Hollywood's biggest stars. But as she grew older, personal struggles overshadowed her talent. A string of DUIs, drug possession charges, and unreliable behavior on set made her difficult for studios to ensure and work with. By the late 2000s, Lohan was unofficially blacklisted. Though she's tried to make a comeback, Hollywood has been reluctant to embrace her fully. While not officially banned, her career serves as an example of how an actor can lose Hollywood's trust. 4. Mira Sorvino. In the mid-1990s, Mira Sorvino was at the peak of her career. She won an Academy Award for her role in Mighty Aphrodite and was expected to become one of Hollywood's brightest stars. But then she mysteriously disappeared from major films. It was later revealed that disgraced producer Harvey Weinstein had blacklisted Sorvino after she rejected his advances. Director Peter Jackson even admitted that Weinstein pressured him not to cast her in The Lord of the Rings. Thankfully, after the #MeToo movement, Sorvino's story came to light, and she's begun reclaiming her place in Hollywood. 5. Mel Gibson. Few actors have had as dramatic a fall from grace as Mel Gibson. Once a box office powerhouse and Oscar-winning director of Braveheart, Gibson was banned from many Hollywood circles after a series of controversies. In 2006, he was arrested for DUI and launched into an anti-Semitic rant against the police officers. Later, disturbing audio tapes surfaced of Gibson making racist and abusive remarks. Hollywood studios quickly distanced themselves, and for years he was considered untouchable. Though Gibson has attempted a comeback, earning praise for directing Hacksaw Ridge, his reputation remains tarnished and his ban from Hollywood's elite lingers. 6. Monique. Oscar-winning actress Monique shocked the world when she revealed she had been blacklisted after her stunning performance in Precious. Despite winning an Academy Award, Monique says she was labeled difficult to work with after refusing to aggressively promote the film for free and after calling out unfair treatment. She accused big names like Oprah Winfrey, Tyler Perry, and Lee Daniels of contributing to her Hollywood exile. For nearly a decade, Monique was absent from major films. Recently, however, she has been making a slow but steady comeback, insisting on fairness and respect in an industry known for punishing outspoken actors. 7. Corey Feldman. During the 1980s, Corey Feldman was one of Hollywood's biggest child stars, appearing in classics like The Goonies and Stand By Me. But as he grew older, Feldman spoke out about the darker side of the industry, especially child exploitation. His outspoken nature, combined with personal struggles and substance abuse, made him an outcast. Many insiders believe Feldman was unofficially blacklisted for refusing to play by the rules and for exposing uncomfortable truths about Hollywood's underbelly. 8. Katherine Heigl, known for Grey's Anatomy and films like 27 Dresses. Katherine Heigl was once one of the most sought-after actresses in Hollywood. But her career nosedived after she gained a reputation for being ungrateful and difficult. She famously criticized Grey's Anatomy by saying the writing didn't deserve Emmy consideration and later called her hit comedy Knocked Up a little sexist. Hollywood executives and co-stars began labeling her a diva, and soon she stopped getting leading roles. Though not officially banned, Heigl's career slowdown shows how quickly Hollywood can close its doors when an actor challenges the system. 9. Isaiah Washington, another Grey's Anatomy star. Isaiah Washington was at the peak of his career when scandal ended his Hollywood run. In 2006, Washington used a homophobic slur against co-star T.R. Knight, both on set and later at the Golden Globes. The backlash was immediate, and he was fired from the show. Though he has since worked in smaller projects and independent films, Washington's Hollywood career never recovered from the controversy. 10. Brendan Fraser. For a long time, Brendan Fraser was the king of Hollywood adventure films, starring in the Mummy trilogy and other big hits. But then he seemed to vanish. Years later, Fraser revealed the truth. He had been blacklisted after accusing Philip Burke, a powerful Hollywood Foreign Press Association member, of sexual assault. Combined with personal struggles and health issues from years of doing stunts, Fraser was pushed out of Hollywood. Thankfully, the tide has turned, and Fraser recently made a stunning comeback, even winning an Oscar for The Whale in 2023. His story shows that redemption is possible. 11. Thora Birch, star of American Beauty and Ghost World. Thora Birch was once a rising indie darling, but her career took a sharp decline after reports surfaced that her father, who was also her manager, was extremely controlling and difficult on set. In one infamous case, he was accused of threatening a co-star during a Broadway play. Hollywood quickly labeled Birch as too much trouble, and roles dried up. Though she has appeared in smaller projects, her Hollywood career never regained its momentum. 12. Rose McGowan. Rose McGowan was once one of Hollywood's edgiest actresses, appearing in films like Scream and the series Charmed. But after she came forward with allegations against Harvey Weinstein, McGowan claimed she was blacklisted. She said she was targeted, silenced, and pushed out of the industry. Though her career took a back seat, McGowan became one of the leading voices of the #MeToo movement, proving that speaking the truth sometimes means sacrificing everything. 13. Edward Furlong. Best known for playing John Connor in Terminator 2. Judgment Day, Edward Furlong had a bright career ahead of him, but substance abuse, legal troubles, and erratic behavior derailed his rise. Hollywood eventually stopped offering him roles, and he became another cautionary tale of child stardom gone wrong. Though he has appeared in low-budget films, his ban from mainstream Hollywood remains. 14. Sondra Locke. Oscar-nominated actress Sondra Locke was once Clint Eastwood's partner, both on-screen and off. But after their relationship ended bitterly, Locke claimed Eastwood used his power to blacklist her from the industry. She sued him for sabotaging her career, alleging that Warner Brothers only gave her a fake directing deal to appease her. Though she continued to fight, Locke never fully recovered her Hollywood standing. Her story highlights the dangers of crossing powerful figures in the industry. 15. Vince Vaughn. Comedic actor Vince Vaughn had a strong run in the 2000s with hits like Wedding Crashers and Dodgeball. But in 2018, Vaughn's political views and arrest for refusing a DUI checkpoint rubbed Hollywood the wrong way. He also faced backlash for openly supporting conservative politics in a largely liberal industry. Though not officially banned, Vaughn found himself quietly sidelined from the big studio projects that once defined his career. 16. Robert Blake. Once a respected actor, Robert Blake became infamous in 2001 when his wife, Bonnie Lee Bakley, was murdered. Though he was acquitted in criminal court, Blake was found liable in a civil trial. The scandal destroyed his reputation, and Hollywood studios refused to work with him again. Despite his earlier achievements, Blake will always be remembered more for the scandal than his acting. 17. Cuba Gooding Jr. Finally, we have Cuba Gooding Jr. After winning an Oscar for Jerry Maguire, Gooding was one of Hollywood's brightest stars. But later in his career, multiple women accused him of sexual misconduct. In 2019, he was arrested on charges of forcible touching. Though his legal battles continue, Hollywood has largely distanced itself from him. What was once a promising career has been overshadowed by controversy and scandal. And there you have it, 17 famous actors and actresses banned from Hollywood. From political persecution to personal scandals and industry blacklisting, their stories show us just how fragile fame can be. One mistake, one wrong move, or even one powerful enemy can end a career overnight. Some of these stars managed to redeem themselves, while others were never given a second chance. Hollywood, after all, is not just about talent. It's about reputation, image, and control. That if you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into Hollywood's hidden history. Thanks for watching.